Hello friends, in today's video you will learn how to interface LEDs with your Raspberry Pi. So before starting this video, if you haven't installed OS into Raspberry Pi, then please check my above link. The object behind this video is to give some basic idea about Python language and how to use that Python language with your Raspberry Pi. So before starting this video, make sure you should have LED, then Raspberry Pi, then breadboard and then connecting wires. So let's see what you will learn in today's video. So Raspberry Pi has 14 pins. All these are 40 pins. First number pin come to this side and second number pin come to this side. Then third number pin this side and then fourth number this side. So all odd number pin come to this side and all even number pin come to this side. Out of these 14 pins, there are some pin used for GPIO, some pin used for UART, some pin used for SPI communication and some pin used for power supply. We will see later how to identify which pin used for which function. So if you want to see the complete explanation of each pin and their uses, go to the terminal, then type GPIO read all, press enter. After that, there will be one window open, and you can see in that window there is physical, there is a name, WPI and BCM. Focus on only physical column. So in physical column, this side is odd side, and this side is even number of pin. So let's say first pin. First pin is used for 3.3 volt. Second pin is used for 5 volt. Same, if you want to use any pin as GPIO, first you have to search in the name column which pin is declared as a GPIO. So this one, GPIO. Do not focus on 0.7. Just focus on GPIO. Okay, in number, name and GPIO. After that, take the same row in physical column. So 7 number. So 7 number pin we can use as GPIO. Same 11 number pin we can use as GPIO. Same 15 number pin we can use as GPIO. After that, there is, if you want to use pin for SPI communication, 19 number pin you can use as for SPI communication. And if you want to use for serial communication, there is RxTX pin. That pin defined for 8 number and 10 number. So 8 number pin you can use as TX and 10 number pin you can use as RS. So each and every time if you confuse which pin should I use for which function, just type GPIO readout and you can get all the information. You can create a new program in Python. Just go to a Raspberry Pi, then programming, and then Python 2 or Python 3. For this video I will use Python 2. If you don't observe this Python 2 here, you can add this by going again to Raspberry Pi, then preference, then main menu editor. Inside main menu editor, you can add or remove your program. So I have already added Python 2 and 3 for me, for my programming. So if you want to create a new program in Python, then go to programming and Python 2. This will open the Python shell, but this is the output window. If you want to create a new program, then go to the file and new file. Here you can add you can write your own program. So after clicking the new file, you will see the blank window. You can write your own program here. So just like I have written my program here for LED on and off. Let's see one by one line what is the importance of each and every line. So first line is import Raspberry Pi GPIO as GPIO. This is a Raspberry Pi GPIO library. With this library, you can able to access GPIO pins of Raspberry Pi. After that, there is an input time library also. With this, you can add a delay between two lines for two operations. After that, there is GPIO set mode, GPIO board. So actually, Raspberry Pi will work as two methods in as a BCM board or as a complete Raspberry Pi board. So for this project, I will select Raspberry Pi as a Raspberry Pi board. What's the difference between the BCM and Raspberry Pi board? If you go into the terminal and type GPIO read all, then you will observe there is name, there is WPi, and there is BCM. So each one method has different pin connection. For example, in Raspberry Pi board, we are using the physical method, physical pin connection. So let's say for physical, one number pin act as a 3.3. But if you consider as a BCM board, then there is no pin defined for 3.3. Just like if we define the Raspberry Pi as a board and consider the third number of pin, then third number of pin act as a SDA line. But if you declare as a BCM board, then second number of pin act as a SDA line. So it is depend upon your preference which type you want to select. For this project, I am selecting the physical method. So here one number pin act as a 3.3 and two number act as a 5 volt. Just like this 11 number pin as GPIO and 12 number pin as GPIO. So I will prefer you to go with a physical method. It is easy to understand. So that I have selected GPIO board here. Then there is a one function GPIO.set warning false. So what is use of this function? It is basically used if you don't use this method, then whenever you run your Raspberry Pi program, it will first give a warning that your GPIO pin is already used before. So to avoid that message, you should use GPIO set warning as a false. If you make it as true, then each and every time it will give the warning after you run the program. After that, I have declared LED pin to 7 number. Why specifically 7 number? Uh, Again we go into terminal and again type GPIO read off. So here 7 number pin is act as a GPIO. So that's why I use 7 number. You can use 11 number, 13 or 15 because these are also pins act as a GPIO. But you cannot use the 19 number pin because 19 number pin is used as a MOSFET, that is used for SPI communication. So whenever you are using any pin as a GPIO, you must select that pin GPIO with their physical number. So that I have selected 7 number and I have assigned 7 number to one variable. So this is actually the best method. So if in future if you want to change the pin number, you can directly change with 11 number or 13 number. You no need to change each and every places where that pin is used. So that best method always declare the pin number with variable. After that, I have take a while loop. Inside that while loop, I have written the code. Before explaining the what is this code, I would like to explain how to write a while loop. So in while loop, This one means whatever the code inside that while loop, it continuously call infinite loop for infinite times. And whenever you declare any loop, then you should give one space or one tab for your program. This is called as indentation rule for Python programming. So if you do not give any space and you go to the run and compile the program, it first asks to save the program. Py. Then it will give there is an indented block because you did not provide the one tab after the while loop. So whatever you want to write inside the while loop, you must give the one tab. So that I have given a tab before each and every line that I want to declare inside the while loop. After that, I have declared GPIO setup LED pin as the output. Why this specifically output pin? Because I have connected LED to my 7 number pin, and 7 number pin can act as GPIO, that is input or output also. So I have to specify to Raspberry Pi that this pin must be used as the output. So let's say if there is switch and you want to take an input from switch, then you have to give GPIO.in in that case because you are taking the input from that GPIO. After that, I am printing LED on and I have to give the high voltage on 7 number pin so that there is command GPIO.output LED pin GPIO.high. Then I want to give 1 second delay after my LED on so that there is time.sleep library and provide 1. This 1 means 1 second. After that, I am printing LED off on my window. Then I want to switch off my LED. For that, GPIO.output LED pin GPIO low and it will turn off my LED. Again, I want to give 1 second delay. So with this logic, my LED pin will on for 1 second and off for 1 second. If you want to compile this program, go to the run mode, run tab and press run module, or you can press F5 also. So after this, if there is no any error, then it will start the program. So like this, ready on, ready off, it is infinite loop and it is showing there is no any error inside your program. So for this GPIO set warning, let's say I will comment this line. For commenting this, if you want to give comment in Raspberry Pi, you have to use hash before that line. So go to the run again and run module. Now you will observe there is a warning from Raspberry Pi. This channel is already used. So if you want to remove that warning, you can discomment, again save your save your program and go to the run and run module. After that, you will not observe any warning. So most important part of this video, you should know the indented logic for it for any loop, then what is set warning and what is bool. So friend, in today's video we saw how to interface LED with Raspberry Pi. In next video we will see how to interface switch and LED with Raspberry Pi. If you like my video, then please add your comment and do not forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you for watching.